Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and getting to start, Jose Soriano. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
In the air, left side. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
That missed by a lot. 3-1. 2 out, space is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Troy Johnston. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. Adele snags it, and that is that. So one left for Colorado. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants?
That's a ball.
Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
That's down and in.
You got a full count.
Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Mike Trout.
Now let's go and like the city,
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now here is Vaughn Grissom. That one fouled off. And a pitch. That's out to center field. McCarthy makes the grab. 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Angels strand 1, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And now Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Adele pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. And that one ripped to left. Siri makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Now snap throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Adele gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's Jose Siri. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Logan O'Hoppe. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Headed towards the corner. Freeman towards the line. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the rookie DH, number 30.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make...
Oh, and a great stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Kyle Karros. That one misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's too high.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down, because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Neto for 1. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over. And that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Now it's going to be Hunter Goodman. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Freeman headed home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
He made it.
And they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One gone, runner at first. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Missing inside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Pitch count continues to climb. And Chris, it is going to be hard for him to get deep into this game with the way this is trending. In the air to left, down the line. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
there's sometimes where you have to pitch to contact to keep your pitch count down, allow yourself to get deep into the ball game, and that will help him to rack up some more W's.
Now batting,
Willie Castro getting ready to
Willie
hit.
Castro.
Ball to strike.
2-1.
Goodman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight,
2-2.
last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air to left center. Siri squeezes it, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 3 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So up next, Zach Neto. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Tovar. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
And there's a
No
ball.
ball.
And there's a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. That's to third. Tosses to first. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rockies 3 and the Angels nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Ezekiel Tovar. Check swing, called strike. On the ground, right side. Grissom takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edouard Julien.
Next for Colorado, Edouard Julien. One out, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Now it's the DH. Next pitch is downstairs.
Down.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chase Silseth appears to be getting loose. Zephyr-John warming up as well. Julian leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Kyle Karros digging in for the Rockies. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes it can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw's offline. He's safe, and it's 4-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jake McCarthy. On the ground out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball. Bottom 4, digging in, Vaughn Grissom. And a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch
2
strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now that
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is inside.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one ripped, but foul. Almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Ball. 2-2.
Soler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Johnston sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Angels nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Chase Silson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. And that skips in the dirt.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Peraza fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
1-2 now. A little bit low.
No,
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just off the outside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Popped up. Peraza. And that's the 3rd out. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Jose Siri. And that misses off the outside edge. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Seth Halverson up and throwing. Thompson getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
reason. And then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the treason. Man, I want to be blameless.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Nick Madrigal. Hit in the air out to center field. McCarthy sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away down.
Up next,
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He's in there.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see him pitching. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Seth Halverson, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. The 1-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Neto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out.
Runner on the goal. Base hit center field. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Angel Stadium, and here is Willie Castro. Outside.
2-1.
And a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar.
shortstop.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one misses in the dirt. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the DH.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Angels 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Number 63 getting loose out there. Bernardino, the lefty, warming up as well. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And now one away. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Next offering is down low. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch them all time. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Base is empty, one away. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 3-1 is on the way. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Count is full.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Johnston under this one. He's got it. 2 down.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jose Siri, the next to hit for the Angels. Two outs.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Angels 2. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Zefferjohn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the third baseman, Kyle Karros.
Number 12.
And a foul ball. Next pitch
Ball.
misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Ground ball left
Foul
side
ball.
and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter.
That missed.
I'm
That's the
so
ball.
glad I'm retired.
Activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 68, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Next
Got a full
offering
count.
down in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Neto makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they still lead this one 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The 1-1.
Ball.
That to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Line to left. And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And next for L.A., Nick Madrigal. To the right side. To Tovar. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses.
Nope.
Ball three. Mike Trout
3-1.
on deck, hoping for a chance to hit in the inning.
And if he gets up, Boog, big time power, he could tie the game with just one swing.
Next
Yeehaw.
offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Number 68. And now, Hunter Goodman. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that's in the
That's
dirt.
the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Next to hit, Troy Johnston. And 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
To the right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Castro.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Swings through that.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Trout.
It's going like the city, y'all. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it.
That misses the zone. 2-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Number 47 getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bernardino, a left-hander, also throwing. Fouled off down the right side. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next, the Angels.
And here's the first baseman, Vaughn Grissom. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Angels down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Count's full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Goodman gathers, throws to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So they go quietly there through 8 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Angels 2. On the mound now, Brent Suter.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the Angels bullpen. Sam Bachman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And it's even up.
2-2.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Edouard Julien. One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Siri in position. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now that is number 30.
Now it's the DH. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 4 and the Angels. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, number 47.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now a chance for Oswald Peraza. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And delivers
2-2.
outside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Not even
3-1.
close there. 3-1 now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a big swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate.
Count is
3
full.
strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
This could end it. Three-two on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.